Should Pokken get a sequel? This is a question I've thought about all day, even when I was at work and I saw the article. So, Harada is interested in making the sequel to Pokken, but the real deciding factor comes from Nintendo and Pokemon Company to give the final say. Now, in the comments of the article, link will be in the description, I have seen at least three different separate views. Having one chunk of it would love seeing Pokken Tournament 2 or the sequel happening. One chunk doesn't believe it's going to happen because, based on who the hell you have to ask for it, obviously, Pokemon Company isn't really the friendliest and they basically hate everybody. And one chunk says, I would rather see Tekken cross Street Fighter. Now, all these points make sense, and I think they're all agreeable in certain degrees. So I'll just point out each one. I think Pokken having a sequel would be smart because I think Pokken is overall very fun. And that might sound biased because I recently acquired Pokken not too long ago and I'm really enjoying the game. It is really fun. Maybe that just comes as bias, but I do like it because I do believe it's fun and it can be really interesting. And with the sequel, any of the mistakes that the first game had could easily be fixed in the second one and much more, which means the potential is there. So they have a really big opportunity there if they take it, that is. Now, the reason why I also can see why it won't happen is because clearly Pokemon Company doesn't really like anybody or their fans. So obviously convincing them that Pokken would have a possible, like, I don't know how to, I don't even know how the hell you would convince them. I guess you could say, oh, this would give you more profit, even though the Pokemon fucking franchise gives them tons of money anyway, even though the games have been the same for like the past 20 fucking years. They don't really have to change anything. And they don't really want to take risks because they rather just play safe because they're low-key. But, that's them. So I can see why it wouldn't happen. It would make sense. And I wouldn't really be too upset about it. And lastly, a lot of people saying that Tekken Cross Street Fighter should be the main priority for Bandai Namco. In a way, I agree. After so long of being teased about the game and shit and all the delays, I think it's about time this shit happens. I can also see the possibility that if Pokken does get confirmed for a sequel, it could take time away from Tekken Cross Street Fighter, might potentially delay it again. So I can definitely see why people wouldn't want to see Pokken get a sequel, but who knows, that's just me. So like I said in the beginning, should Pokken get a sequel? Now here's my opinion. If it happens, I'll be happy about it, which would be cool, I'll accept it. If it doesn't, I'll accept the way it is and I'll still play the game because it's fun. And if we don't get this one at all and we get Tekken Cross Street Fighter instead, I'll take that as well. So yeah, links in the description, you check out yourself. Till then though, stay fearless.